Good morning, students of class 10. You are welcome back to the online portal now. Let's continue our lesson in history, the rise of nationalism in Europe, how the feeling of nationalism emerged in European countries. Now we have reached 3.3, the revolution of the liberals, 1848. Here in this year, what happened? There are altogether 6 points. Now here we'll go one by one, listen carefully and pay attention. Parallel to the revolts. Parallel means side by side. Parallel to the revolt of the poor, unemployed and starving peasants and workers. All these were poor. They started the revolution in the year 1848. 1848, these people, they started the revolution. A revolution led by the educated middle class. Along with this, the revolution which was led by the educated middle class was underway. Parallel, side by side, the educated middle class, they started the revolution, and the peasants, unemployed youth, starving peasants and workers, they supported these educated middle class. Now here number 2, the event, the happening of February 1848 in France had brought about the abdication. Abdication means removal of the monarch. In February 1848, king had to run away. The people, the village people protested and they marched into Paris, and the king had to run away. So, and the National Assembly was created. Abdication of the monarch and the republic based on universal voting right was announced. National Assembly was created and the men of 21 and above were given voting rights. Universal voting rights, all were given voting rights. This event of removal of the king, it had an impact all over France, Europe, not France. In other parts of Europe, we'll talk about other parts of Europe where independent nation states did not yet existed. These countries, Germany, Italy, Poland and Austro-Hungarian Empire, they were under the Bourbon kings. They were not yet independent. The France, here the king was removed and republic was created. It had an effect in this. So you remember that Metternich said, when France sneezes, the rest of Europe catches cold. That saying came true over here. The removal, abdication of the monarch and republic was created and universal voting right was announced. This had an effect. Their main here in these countries, Germany, Italy, Poland and Austro-Hungarian Empire, here, there in these countries, men, women of the liberal middle classes, men, women of the liberal middle classes who were quite educated, combined their demand. They started raising voice against the Bourbon kings for constitutionalism, to create constitution with national unification. They wanted to unify their country because Germany was divided into more than 39 principalities, and Italy was a patchwork of small kingdoms. Poland was divided among Britain, Russia, Austria-Prussia and Austro-Hungarian. So all these countries were divided into small parts and ruled by powerful kings and countries. So the people, men, women of the liberal middle classes who were educated, they combined their demand for constitutionalism with national unification. They want to unify their country into one and create nation state. Nation state means a free state, a free country. So now they started raising the voice by seeing the event that was taking place in France They were creating National Assembly and voting right was given, king was removed. The same thing was going to happen in these countries also, in these parts. According to the parliamentary principle, a constitution, freedom of press and freedom of association has to be made or created in the country. In German, now here we'll talk about German unification, Italy unification, we are about to come. In German region, various regions, business class, educated men, the educated middle class, the business class, rich artisans came together. They came together in the city of Frankfurt. We have talked about in class 9 also, in France, in the Versailles. This National Assembly was created in the courtyard in the tennis court of Versailles, remember? But here in Germany, it was in Frankfurt. The same event was going to take place just like France. The business class, educated middle class, rich artisans came together. They formed a group in the city of Frankfurt. They came together and decided to vote for an all German National Assembly. They wanted to create German National Assembly, the same type of event that was going to take place in Germany, because they have seen, as Metternich has rightly said, when France sneezes, the rest of Europe catches cold. Similar thing is going to happen. Similar event is going to happen in Germany, and later on same thing happens in Italy also, in other parts of Europe also. But first we'll talk about Germany. So these educated liberal middle classes, they gathered in the city of Frankfurt and decided to vote for an all German National Assembly. Thereafter that, what happened? Were they successful? Let's continue that in our next class. So this was for today. Listen carefully when I'm teaching, and go through this properly. If you want to copy the notes, you can take the screenshot and copy it easily when you are offline. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class and continue about this, what happened there in Germany. Were they successful or not? Were they able to create the National Assembly and remove the king later on? Or were they able to unify the German principalities? So there were altogether not 39, 36 principalities in German principalities occupied by various Austria, then other Prussia and Russia. So many principalities were occupied and ruled by various powerful kings and kingdoms. So now we'll continue about this in our next class. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching the video and being with me in this class, and you have paid attention to this class. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next class and continue our lesson properly. So that's all for today.